So many times we're easily influenced by either society or culture, especially when we think about excellence, and in school we see that because of the honor system, only a few would get honors. And for me, I would always be envious about my other classmates who would get honors. And for me, I didn't get any honors when I was studying, either in elementary, high school, or university. No honors. I would fail a lot, and I would be envious of them. And my classmates who are this kind of chosen few, who are very bright, intelligent, they get to go to prestigious university. And after that, they go to work for multinational companies. And for me, I was like very envious of them. And we see that also, right? In sports. Many people love to play hockey, but only a chosen few will get to enter the NHL. And also with other like artists, for those who like singing songs or playing instruments or joining a band, only a chosen few would have these records or CDs and get these awards. And sometimes we translate that into the spiritual life. Okay? Especially with regards to holiness. And for me, I have a wrong perception of holiness so many times in the past, wherein I get discouraged. There's inside of me, I wanted to be holy, but I know it's so hard to be holy, and I think it's only for the chosen few. And because of that, I get discouraged. How many of you have that kind of feeling, emotions also? Okay, yeah, I think most of us. But holiness, this is what Pope Benedict XVI talked about holiness. And when I read this, I felt consoled. And I hope you feel consoled also. This is what Pope Benedict XVI said. Holiness does not consist in not making mistakes or not sinning. Holiness grows with capacity for conversion, repentance, willingness to begin again, and above all, with a capacity for reconciliation and forgiveness. Holiness does not consist in not making mistakes or not sinning. Okay? It's about starting all over again. Whenever you fall, you start all over again. It's striving for conversion, striving for repentance. That is holiness. And this holiness is not just for the chosen, or it's not just reserved for the privileged few. In our first reading today, it says they're like obedient children. Do not be conformed to the desires that you formerly had in ignorance. Instead, as he who called you is holy, be holy yourselves in all your conduct. For it is written, you shall be holy, for I am holy. This call is for everyone. It's not just for the chosen few. And because this call is for everyone, the grace that the Lord has given us is also for everyone. We all have the same grace. And grace is like the sun that shines to all men. Okay? Grace is also available for each and every one of us. Now, it's up to us whether we would rely on that grace or not. For those who have grown in their sanctity and became saints, they are ones who acknowledge that they really need this grace. Without this grace, it's impossible to grow in holiness. And that's what we need really to really acknowledge, that we're weak. We need grace. We need power that comes from on high, so that we will be able to grow in holiness. Holiness also is also equivalent to love. Okay? As we know, for us to grow in holiness, we need to follow the commandments. And the commandments boils down to two greatest commandments: love God and love others. Okay? That's why if we're striving to love, we're also striving for holiness. Okay? Mother Teresa once said this: Holiness is not a luxury for the few. It is not just for some people. It is meant for you and for me and for all of us. It is a simple duty, because if we learn to love, we learn to be holy. Let's ask the Lord, Lord, how can I grow in holiness? How can I grow in loving other people? And grant me the grace to be able to do that.